food as you can. They have massive campaigns telling the people to get ready to basically go to war and bunker down. Now, my question for you is why the American people are not even being minutely made aware of the grave consequences that will come between now and World War III. It already started, and the soon.
I want to give all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakakwadash, and the double honors to the elders and apostles, a great millstone for pushing this truth. The book of Luke, chapter 21, verse 35, for as a snare shall they come upon all them that dwell upon the face of the earth. Salaki, we're going to go to the Blue Letter Bible.
Strong's G 3803. Pagis. Pagis.
Pakis. Snare, trap, noose of snares in which birds are entangled and caught implies unexpectedly, suddenly, because birds and beasts are caught unawares. Snare, i.e., whatever brings peril, loss, destruction, of a sudden and unexpected deadly peril, of the allurements and seductions of sin, which is transgression of the law. Sin is transgression of the law. The allurements to sin by which the devil, which means deceiver, holds one bound, deceive one from following the law, statutes, and commandments of the God of Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, Noah, and Adam. Adam and Eve, there were many Adams. The snares of love, that sounds so beautiful until you think of the word snare. It is deadly, unexpected, deadly peril of love. Remember Lot's wife. The book of Luke, chapter 21, verse 35. For as a snare shall it come on all them that dwell on the face of the earth. All right. So we're going to start back at the beginning. The book of Daniel, chapter 12, verse 1. The beginning of that video. And at that time shall Michael, which is in the name of an angel, well, that's what we'll call him because we don't, Micah Allah, I believe, Salakia. Anyway, and at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince which standeth for the children, that Michael the angel stands up for the children of thy people. Excuse me, not for everybody. Angels ain't flying around in the sky for everybody. And there shall be a time of trouble such as never was since. Then I started thinking, damn it, that makes me feel a lot better of the thought of being a child of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. It's a blessing to know this truth and be a child of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and it's a blessing to want to obey this truth wholeheartedly while being swarmed by demons wearing purple. Salakia, I'm sitting on the chair. Salakia. So Daniel 12 and 1. And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince which standeth for the children of thy people. And there shall be a time of trouble. Such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. All right, so the angels haven't saved anybody yet, like the prophet Yahwan said. I believe I said his name correct. The angels know what I'm talking about. Like the prophet Yahwan said, how in... He didn't say it like how I'm about to say it. How can... Let me calm down. How can the Israelis be the Jews when the angels did not come and save them? Now we see the angels in the sky in the background of the prophets of GMS. I'm thinking of the North Carolina event. Oh, and we seen him in the back of the prophets of the adamant stone of Baltimore. I mean, I'm not gonna say Baltimore. The men of valor. Salaki, I was just thinking about the brethren. The men of valor. We've seen it. I've seen it. The hell with anybody else seen. They're gonna all see it. Every eye shall bow. Every eye is gonna bow down to the ground. every eye shall see. Every knee shall bow. Daniel 12:1. And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince which standeth for the children of thy people. Every eye shall bow for 1 second. All right. When I say bow, I mean bow to the angels. You might not look down at the ground, but you will. Your eye will bow. All right. Your eye will humble itself. Your eye will bend. You will bend your eye. Daniel 12:1. And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince which standeth for the children of thy people, the 12 tribes of Israel, which look like all nations scattered abroad. And there shall be a time of trouble such as never was since there was a nation. So it's never happened yet. Even to that same time, because we know that all the technology today is scarier than it's ever been before. And at that time, thy people shall be delivered. Who? The 12 tribes of Israel, the elect. Not any nigga with a Bible or not the black Hebrew Israelites. They're not being saved. The Israelites, the 12 tribes of Israel, the Israelites, the Hebrew Israelites, not the Hebrew Edomites or anybody like that. You know, it's not a Hebrew thing. It's an Israelite thing. All right. And at that time, thy people shall be delivered, everyone that shall be found written in the book of life. I'm like, dang, why they ain't moving? All right, now let's get back. Oh, yeah. A snare. There should be a time of trouble. Perils, great perils. A snare. All right, now let's get back to the beginning.
You guys know that this is bad and the things are about to get real. China does not mess around when it comes to...
Things have always been real. All right, the scriptures are real. All right, but Esau doesn't believe in the scriptures. He believes in... he believes in his sword.
this. You know that the Chinese do not play around when they start warning their people. They told their citizens to buy a full year's worth of food. They told...
And Jake don't even have a full year's two worth of food. You can't afford 2 months worth of food of snacks, and you can't afford a month's worth of food and snacks. And there's a shortage on rice coming up. Chinese love rice, so they damn sure about to buy all of the rice. All of the rice is gone. All right, the whole China, the whole nation of one of the children of Lot just put out. Read the book of Genesis, chapter 19. One of the nations of the children of Lot said buy all the rice and all the other abominable foods that we can mix with it. The book of Haggai chapter 1 verse that they can mix with it. The book of Haggai chapter 1 verse 6. Ye have sown much. That means you've labored hard. You reap what you sow, right? Right? You reap means you get what you sow, right? The book of Haggai chapter 1 verse 6. Ye have sown much. So you women about to reap what you sow. And bring in little. You women about to bring in nothing. All right, your pocket rocket thought pocket is not going to save you. All right. Ye have sown much and bring in little. Ye eat, but ye have not enough. Ye drink, but ye are not filled with drink. Ye clothe you, but there is none warm. And he that earneth wages to put it into a bag with holes. All right, so all of your money that you have, the economy is about to collapse. Woe unto them that trust into their riches. All right, the economy is about to collapse. As Yahushua said, whose face is on his money? Is it King Jaffe Jufa? Is it his son, Hakeem? Whose face is on the money, man? Oh, man. The book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 1, will start at 1. And when Yahushua went out and departed from the temple, and his disciples came to him to show Salakia. And his disciples came to Salakia. And his disciples came to him for him to show him the buildings of the temple. And Yahushua said unto them, see ye not all these things? Verily I say unto you, there shall not be left here one stone upon another that shall not be thrown down. He was prophesying. And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, tell us, when shall these things be? All right, so he prophesied earlier. They came to him later and say, yo, what's up with that prophecy you said earlier? And what shall be the sign of thy coming? Because they knew he was going to come. And of the end of the world. They wanted clues. They're like, yo, you here with us? Like, let us know. You let us know what the heavens is, what God is saying. And Yahushua answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you. As it is written, it is impossible to deceive the elect. Verse 5, for many shall come in my name, pretending that they're Yahushua. All right? Pretending that they have the power of Yahushua. Saying, I am Christ, and shall deceive many. So Yahushua prophesied. He prophesied again. He said, yo, people going to come in my name saying that they was me, and they're going to deceive many. And they're like, wow. Disciples is like, wow, that's crazy, right? So, verse 6, and they pull that off with Jesus cross. Jesus cross, as I heard a prophet call him. It feels better when you can say it normal when you say it like that. Jesus cross. I went to church with somebody named Jesus out Alexandria, Virginia. He went to school out Alexandria. He had a crooked eye. His eye was crooked. But anyway, he had a brother named Thomas, and his mother was a deacon, and his father was a deacon, and his mother was out of his. I'm not going to say anything about his family. Let me calm down. All right, so anyway, the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 6. Salaki, I thought I ain't going to say. The book of, about naming your child Jesus. The book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass. But the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. Now, isn't this going on now? Now, Yahushua was prophesying, and he said, all these are the beginning of sorrows. Why? Because we haven't even been delivered up to be afflicted yet, or killed, and hated of all nations for the name of Yahushua. Right? Not Christ. Yahushua. Let's get back to this death and destruction that's coming.
Told their citizens to get ready for being welded inside of their homes. They told their people how bad the geopolitics were affecting the country. Now they
told their people how bad the geopolitics are affecting the country. Well, God sent his prophets to tell the people of God the prophecies. Now, God's people don't listen. But these Chinese motherfuckers, the children of Lot, right, the Moabites, are going to listen.
Chinese president, as the country faces the readiness to go to war with the United States of America over Taiwan and over the supply chain through the Taiwan Strait, the Chinese president is...
And over the supply chain. So how will you get your supplies, ladies, men? All right, how will you get your supplies? 2nd Ezra chapter 6 verse 9. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth it. Now see how this, let's zoom in. Does this look like a J to you? Does this look like a J? It looks like an I. All right, and the reason why this I is here is because the letter J was not around in 1611. All right, this is the 1611 King James version, the original version where it had no J in the 1600s. Okay? No J. No J for Jacob. Because because his name wasn't Jacob, it was Yaquab. 2nd Ezra chapter 6 verse 9, but my name isn't Jacob. It's Yaquab for James. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth it. Now the prophets knew the prophets and heard the prophets read the prophets about the prophets, right? Because they were with Yahushua. So eventually they became prophets. But they still asked, when will the end of the world be? And Yahushua had to break it down to him and give him some clues. All right. The book of Isaiah chapter 32 verse 10. Many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless women. For the vintage shall fail. I didn't say it might. For the vintage shall fail. The gathering shall not come. All right. We're going to go to the dictionary so we can see what our fathers was trying to warn us about. The book of Isaiah chapter 32 verse 9. Rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless. Give ear unto my speech. Many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless women, for the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come. All right. The vintage. Basir, vintage, the grape crop, all right? The grape crop, all right? Now, grapes is for food. You could use it to make wine, okay? And you can sell grapes, all right? So the vintage shall not come, right? You won't be able to eat, you won't be able to sell, and you won't be able to drink and be merry, or drink to ease your pain. All right. There was another scripture I saw. The book of Isaiah chapter 24 verse 7. The new wine mourneth. All right, and that's the wine of Babylon that all nations have drunk of. The vine languisheth. All right, so the supply chain is about to be hit. All right, you need the vine to get the grapes. All the merry-hearted do sigh. All right, because reality is going to set in. The mirth of the tabret ceaseth. The noise of them that rejoiceth endeth. Ain't going to be no do your dance. Ain't going to be none of that. All right. The joy of the harp ceaseth. They shall not drink wine with a song. Strong drink shall be bitter to them that drink it. All right. When I drink a little Esau and Jacob, my little $3 shots or $5 bottle, $3 bottle, little shots of Esau and Jacob. It's gonna be bitter in those days to those that drink because of what's going on. For give a perfect example, I might drink now, I'm off Salaki. I might drink now, I'm off work, or I'm gonna drive a drink. But in those days, the drink will be bitter. It will not be merry. All right, the strong drink shall be bitter to them that drink it. The city of confusion, Babylon the Great, is broken down. All right. Now, when they tried to build the Tower of Babel, Yahweh destroyed them, confounded the language. Everybody started babbling. Couldn't understand each other. All right. It was confusion. All right. So Babylon is synonymous with confusion, diversity, and BS that Yahweh and Yahushua want to end. All right. Always end about punishing the Israelites. All right. The city of confusion is broken down, America. Every house is shut up that no man may come in. All right. Now, America is one great city. I'm out Baltimore right now. You got Pigtown, Greektown, Highlandtown. You got up downtown, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Park Heights, whatever, right? So each little section that I just named in the city of Baltimore is how you consider a state. Maryland could be Park Heights. Highlandtown could be New Mexico. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like you gotta look at it like that. Downtown could be DC. You know what I mean? So when it's all said and done, America is one great city as far as prophecy